Good thing about these YouTube videos is that you can pause whenever you need to take a break. But let's enjoy child's pose. Let's take your thread one arm under the armpit, whichever side you want to start with. You can take those knees wider to make it more comfortable. See if you can twist enough so you can take that shoulder onto the ground. The other arm can reach forward. And just feel this nice twist in your child's pose. Breathe. Take a deep inhale and exhale. And then switch. Take your other arm under. And see if you can twist enough through the belly so you can get that shoulder on the ground. The other arm reaches out. And take deep breaths here. Breathe in and exhale. And release that arm out. Let's inhale, find plank. We're going to go into our cheetahs, three-legged dogs. And so let's find that plank position. Roll the shoulders back, downward dog. Lift your tailbone. Right leg goes up into three-legged. Let's start with those ankle rotations. Both directions. And bend your knee, taking that knee around in a big circle. And other direction. Inhale, take that leg straight. Exhale, come to cheetah to the center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let's take right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift. And take right knee to left elbow, twisting through the core. Inhale, lift. On your exhale, come through center cheetah to low lunge. Dropping that knee as you wish. We'll be here just a breath or two. I had to put Poppy in her crate today with an ear. She's getting a little wild today. Little crazy baby girl. On your next inhale, we're going to lift that left knee. Let's rise up to high lunge. Remember to re-tuck that tailbone and tilt that pelvis and push back into that left heel. Inhale, arms reach up. High lunge on your exhale, lower back down. Move through cheetah to downward facing dog. Pedal your feet, shake it out. Inhale, left leg lift. Start with your ankle rotations. High to grizzly. Other direction. And getting into your hip, taking that knee around in a circle. Hello. Other direction with those hip rotations. And inhale, take that left leg straight. Exhale, come center cheetah. Inhale, lift. And take left knee to left elbow. Inhale, lift. And take left elbow, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift. And come through center cheetah. Low lunge. Make sure you get that leg all the way, get the ankle all the way up under that knee. Stretching that right hip flexor here. So Degressa thinks I'm talking to her and Poppy. I know. This is my silly girl. Yeah. Let's rise up to high lunge, lifting that right knee, squeezing that thigh, push back into the heel, re-tuck that tailbone, squaring hips forward. Inhale, arms reach up. On your exhale, lower back down. Move through cheetah to down dog. And let's come into standing forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Your swan dive, reaching all the way up. Exhale, chair, dropping those hips, drop those shoulders. So you can connect belly to thighs. Let's take the arms behind us and fold. So you can keep those knees bent as much as you'd like. Reach those arms if you'd like. You can do the knuckles forward, or you can flip the palms and do palms forward. Hello. And release those arms down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold plank. And we've done 3 sets. Second video. So let's do another set just to get those strength back in those arms. Use your core. Strengthen that upper body. And all the way down to your belly for your next cobra. Let's get those shoulders back. Tuck tailbone, press down into your feet. Maybe you link your fingers, rolling shoulders back. And release. Windshield wiper if you like. That bumper. And then I'll bump you. And let's push back to child's pose. And breathe. Take your break here. Breath. 3 breaths. Let's inhale, find plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg reaches up. Take a bend in that knee, keeping the shoulders square to the ground. Get a little stretch in the front of your right hip. On your exhale, come. Let's bring that right foot halfway forward. Warrior the left foot. Push up through that right foot. Rise up to warrior one. Hips are square forward. Warrior the left foot here. Can't see with too gross in the way. Right knee over the ankle, arms reach up. This is warrior one. Let's lower back down. Move through cheetah to down dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Take a bend in that knee. Keeping the shoulders square to the ground. Open the hip to the left side. Inhale, bring it halfway forward. Warrior the right foot. Push up through that left foot. Rise up, warrior one. Hips are square forward. Arms reach up, core in. Exhale, lower those arms. Move through cheetah to down dog. Pedal those feet, shake your head out. Let's take the right leg back up. And find warrior one again. Same thing, warrior the left. Push up through that right. Arms reach up. So we're gonna find pyramid pose next. So we're gonna straighten that right leg. Keeping the hips square forward. We have the right leg in front, left leg back. Warrior in that left foot. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up and lengthen. So this is basically a standing forward fold with the feet and the legs in different positions. So we're going to lengthen. We're going to come up, out, over, and down over this right leg, making sure not to lock that knee. You're, of course, going to feel a stretch in that right hamstring. So make sure you don't lock it out. And stretch. Again, place the hands wherever is comfortable. The goal is not to touch the ground. The goal is to feel the stretch in your hamstring. Remember to lengthen the spine here. Keep squaring the hips forward. You want to push that right hip forward. Keep pushing right hip back, left hip forward. And hold for 3, 2, and 1. Bending the right knee, press up. Exhale, fold. Down dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, bring it halfway forward. Warrior the right, rise up, warrior one, straighten the left. And now we'll do pyramid on this side. So let's straighten the leg, slight bend in the knee. Inhale, reach and lengthen the spine. Come up, out, over, and down over this left leg. Make sure to keep a slight bend. Pull that right hip forward, left hip back, so you keep squaring the hips kind of forward and down here. You're going to feel an intense stretch in this left hamstring. Try to keep the weight balanced between the feet. And now let's bend to that left knee, press up. Kind of have to press through this front leg and rise back up. And lower down, down dog. Take a child's pose or down dog, whichever you prefer. And breathe. Or pet a kitty or doggy that's close. One more breath wherever you are. Okay, so we're going to do the pyramid pose again. You're going to, for the assignment, you're going to take a picture of your pyramid pose. So let's inhale to plank, exhale, down dog. Right leg goes up to three-legged. Exhale, come to warrior one. Bring that foot halfway. Warrior the left, press up into warrior one. Straighten the leg, keeping the hips square. So you're going to need to take a picture, your frontal view and lateral view of both legs. So with your right leg in front and your left leg in front. Because I don't see you guys, it's hard for me to remember which would be your left and right. So I'm all mixed up. So your arm position can be different. So let's try an arm position. You can do like we've done before with yoga still. You can hold your hands, forearms or elbows. So it'd be something like this. Or you can do reverse namaste. Or you can link the fingers together. You can do this. Or you can flip the palms around. So I don't know if you can maybe hear me. So you're going to either do the palms together, fingers up, and lengthen the fingers, roll the shoulders back, or turn the palms back. So in your warrior one with the right leg straight, let's lengthen. You're going to inhale to lengthen your spine and come up, out, over, and down. Arms behind you if you wish. You can put the hands on your hips, or just reach those arms forward. And if you're reaching the arms back and up, you're going to try to reach them up and over your head. And keep pushing that right hip back, left hip forward. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Release your arms, bend that right knee, press up. And lower arms down. Let's find down dog or child's pose. If you're in child's pose, inhale plank, exhale down dog. Left leg up, exhale, bring it forward halfway. Warrior one pose, reaching arms up. And find your arm position that works for you. Squaring those hips forward, straight left leg, slight bend. Think about squeezing this quadricep muscle to help keep you from locking in. Whatever arm position you're going to use. Some people have taken videos and then taken like a screenshot or screen grab of the video and then submit that. So you want a frontal view and a lateral view. So hopefully you have roommates, hopefully you're with family now, so you can get somebody to take a picture of you. Doing your pyramid pose, reaching up, out, over, and down. Push that left hip back, right hip forward. And hold for 3, 2, and 1. Release those arms, bend the left, press up, and exhale, fold. Down dog, child's pose. Whichever option. Taking a break here, breathe. Inhale to plank, exhale down dog, and forward fold. Inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. Your swan dive, reaching all the way up, and lower arms down. So each class will have, for each class, that you'll have 2 classes per week, each class will have an assignment where you have to submit pictures of 2 poses. And so the next pose for this class assignment will be tree pose. So finding your tree, whichever foot you want to start with, and you'll need your pictures. You can do front and side of your tree, pull that hip in, grow your tree. You guys all know tree. You're seeing how you progress with your tree pose, even if it's one of the pictures or poses you picked for your progress photos. It's a lot of alliteration. Find your focus, find your breath, your intention, and release. Shake it out and move to your other leg. Pull the hip in, lengthen your spine. Try to think about being as tall as you can be. Think about encompassing as much space as you can, because you are worth it. Even if you're inside your house. This time of social distancing and trying to stay healthy, and release and shake it out. Let's go to the floor. Inhale, reach your arms up, lengthen, exhale, swan dive down, lift your sit bones, drop your head. Inhale, flat back, exhale, fold, plank. All the way down to your belly. Inhale to your cobra, exhale down into child's pose. Taking 3 breaths here in your child's pose. If you like that twist in child's pose, feel free to do that. And you can always pause and spend longer in child's pose if you need. It feels so good. All right. So let's go. Let's do pigeon pose. So let's do prone, or if you'd like to do pigeon on your back. So my students know either prone pigeon or supine. So you can find your plank. You can go into whichever leg you'd like to do for your pigeon. Try to keep those hips square. Looking back, making sure that leg is straight back behind you. You can tell this is one of my queen. Got Poppy and Tigressa. Tigressa's 18. And Poppy is 2. That's a big difference in ages. But Poppy will take Tigressa her toys and try to get her to play with her. Tigressa just looks at her like, "You're so silly, don't you?" So with each inhale, try to relax and release tension in your muscles. This big joint we have, our hip. If you haven't done any stretches in a while, then this will definitely be tight, so just be easy, be careful, listen to your body, breathe, don't push anything. Just be gentle, be careful. And when you're ready, release back and windshield wiper it out. And then front pigeon with your other leg, whichever way you prefer. As we are talking to my pets and teaching them yoga, I miss you guys. It's really weird teaching nobody, so I guess I'll get used to it. I'll have to get used to it, huh? Stretching that big joint, release, deep breath in, and exhale, let go of any tension, any stress, worry. So during the classes when we try to let go of the tension in our bodies, let go of tension in our mind. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Once you wiper it out. And we'll get into more lizards and all the other fun things. Let's roll onto our back here. I'll do this from the side. I don't just give you a view of my feet. Roll all the way down. Use your core, use your legs. Hold on to the legs if you need to. Come all the way down to your back if you need to windshield wiper again. We're going to hug those knees into your belly. And release. Just give a little shift left and right. Just a little rocking motion here. And let's do your reclining spinal twist. Take your arms out to the side, drop your knees to one side. Nice, easy twist here. And breathe. Try to keep those shoulders on the ground. Turn your head in the opposite direction. And breathe. And just let your body. Release stress in the back. 2 and 1. Slowly come out one leg at a time. Hug those knees back in. You can do a little lift to the head to try to get that spine elongated and straight. And then twist to your other side. Keeping those shoulders on the ground. Twisting through the belly. Modify. You guys know the modifications you can make here. When you're ready, come up one leg at a time. Hug those knees back in. And bring your head out to realign and release. Let's drop those feet down, close to the hips. Roll the shoulders back. When you lift your hips up, try to get those ankles under the knees and your feet are hip width apart. So your knees are hip width apart. Making sure you have the weight in your head, shoulders, and feet, nothing in the neck, so you have a natural cervical curve. Lifting your hips, the straight, long spine. And hold for 3, 2, and 1. Let's lift those heels. See if you can really tuck that tailbone under. Roll down one vertebra at a time. I know a lot of you love this. Help it get that good stretch through the back here when we release. Those hips, my hips are releasing there. Windshield wiper it out. And let's lift those hips back up. One more bridge here. Finding your alignment. One thing you can try is a supported bridge. We haven't gone through that because there's just so many things to teach you, but now that we're on video, you can stop it. So with supported bridge, what you're trying to do is get the hand under the pelvic area, that bony part. So you bring in those elbows under. The hands, taking onto the palms of your hands, not on your low back, it's on that sacral area, the bony parts of your hips. Making sure you don't put weight in your neck here, so it's your head, shoulders, and feet still, no weight in your neck. So you don't want to cut off any blood supply to the brain here. So this is nice, you don't have to put as much strength for work through the hips. And let's inhale, release those arms, lift your heels, roll down slowly, 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 go as slow as you can. Try to get each vertebral joint down to the mat before your hips touch, and windshield wiper it out. Doesn't it feel good? Let's hug those knees back in. And let's do happy baby. Let's start with half happy baby. Half happy baby, you can just put one leg on the ground. It could be bent or straight. The other leg, you can start by grabbing behind the knee. Pull that knee to your armpit side. You may be able to grab the foot. So you're trying to bring the knee down while you keep your hips and your spine on the mat, on the ground. So you're going to feel the stretch through the back and through the hamstring inner thigh area. And you can work on maybe straightening and bending. Just kind of work with that knee joint, work with the hip, work at the back here, and switch. Do your other leg. Bring that knee in. You can start by holding behind the knee, bringing it to the armpit side. So you're trying to get it on the side of your torso. Bringing the knee down. You may be able to grab the foot. So you can grab with both hands or one hand and try to bring that knee down. The other leg can be straight or bent. You can work on straightening and bending this leg as well. Just working through the knee and hip joint. And then maybe do both legs if you're able. But if you lift your feet or hold behind your knees or feet and your hips lift, you're putting that extra curve that we don't want to accentuate into the low back. So make sure your hips stay down. Hold either behind your knees or your feet. Talk through this with you guys, but maybe having a visual will help you to see. Breathe and release when you feel ready. And take those knees and try to take them around in a circle one way And the other way, kind of giving your back a little massage. And here's the time where I tell you to take care of anything else you need to do before you let go and relax. So just take this time to just get yourself situated for some people like the best part of the class is the Shavasana. So sometimes I like to do reclining cobbler's pose. And you can, benefit of being at home is you can use anything to support you. So if you have a bench or chair or pillows close by, sometimes I like to get situated and put my feet and my legs up on a bench, like so. And place your legs up into a chair or bench, and then that helps get the pelvic into a little bit neutral tilt and can reduce strain into the low back. We didn't have this option in any of our classrooms because we didn't have enough benches or chairs to use with everybody or space. So this feels really good for a lot of people. So get yourself situated, and then I'll have another video.